It's time for Room for Improvement with me, Justin Morehouse, and him,
Danny McLaughlin.
We're very, very good friends.
Didn't sound sincere, that.
Did it not?
No.
I did not mean it to not
No,
sound
I know
sincere.
you didn't, but it didn't sound sincere.
I meant it to sound sincere. Maybe my over-sincerity came across as insincere.
Maybe it was that sincere that it went the other way.
Yeah. So let's try and do it like, yeah, we're good friends. Oh, no. But that's all we are.
Well, it is all we are. We're nothing more.
We're
We're not lovers.
How can we be lovers when we're not even friends?
Who is that? Tina Turner?
No. Is it not? How can we be lovers when we're...
I don't know. Is it Michael Bolton?
Probably, yeah. But all them songs are, aren't they?
Michael Bolton.
Yeah, but yacht rock.
I knew it was one of the two because they're the only two people my mum used to listen to when she was cleaning up. But
Who?
Michael Bolton and Tina Turner. So I knew it was one of those artists.
No,
and
wonder.
Elton John.
All right. We are doing this podcast called Room for Improvement, and one of the things we need to improve is your mum's musical taste.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And the way she makes us go and have sandwiches in the back of the florist. But we're
yeah.
moving on from that now, aren't we? Yeah, come in here.
We'll tell our story on We'll tell the story on the Patreon.
I think we already have, haven't we?
No. Yeah, no.
Oh, right, have we not? Oh, right. So this is first episode of our brand new format where we do a brand new podcast for you every single week, and they're all free of charge. You get them on a Thursday, and then we have a Patreon offering as well, which we'll tell you more about later on. But for just $5 a month, sorry, not $5 a week. Oh my gosh, we've been living on Easy Street, haven't we? Oh!
Well, I'd get the Netflix without the adverts.
Whoa! Have you got Netflix with adverts?
No, that was a joke.
All right. Can you get Netflix with adverts?
They dropped the price back to $5, but there's adverts now. I think my Netflix is like 20 dabs now.
Is it?
Mad.
I was looking at how much all my stuff cost me, and it was a lot. And then I thought, what's that one? And I pay for my mum's as well.
I pay for loads of people.
Yeah. No, not from a Netflix. I pay my mum's full Sky package.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good son.
There's there's a reason why. Oh, well, I don't need to labour the point, but in the not so distant past, I had 2 houses.
Oh, right, yeah.
I lived in one house and everybody else lived in the other house. And obviously the first thing I did was, I didn't think, oh, this is just temporary and everything will be back normal soon. I signed up for a 2-year Sky contract deal because I knew what my priorities were. Full package. Full Sky.
History Channel.
Everything. I've got Paramount Plus.
I've got that's good.
Yeah, it's good. So my mum's got my my mum's moving now, and she's not having that when she moves up here. She'll have more things to do. So the podcast is out every Thursday. What kind of week have you had this week, Danny? Have you had a good week?
It's been a very busy week.
Could it have been improved?
Yeah, less work.
What have you done this week?
Been driving a lot.
Have you?
I went to Soton.
Soton?
Yeah.
Soton. In Hants?
In Hants, yeah. I went to Soton Hants.
Yeah. And that's Southampton in Hampshire, by the way, Rachel, in case you're wondering where it is. Did you know that?
No.
Southampton. You did that with the Paul Smith tour?
Yeah, it was good. The gigs were great, but it was a long drive.
What was the venue?
I want to say the Guildhall.
Southampton Guildhall, yeah. And you texted me and said, oh, we did Southampton. Where did we do it?
Yeah, where was it?
It was outside Southampton, wasn't it? In a weird sort of like village. It was a school. So a lot of schools now, they've had that PFI money put in, haven't they? So they build like theatres.
Have you seen the one in Yarm?
Yeah, I'm doing it on tour.
It's like the fucking Allianz Arena.
I know, I'm doing it on tour.
It's mad.
So we did this school. I remember it being quite alright. Wasn't great.
I don't think they like me, if I remember rightly.
I think you think that about everywhere.
Some of the ones I did with you, I was like, oh, they were glad I was here. But some, it was like, I felt like I'd like adverts on a YouTube clip.
You used to say that.
Yeah, that's how I did feel.
Because, I'll be honest with you, this is what needs to improve, your attitude when you're supporting me on tour. Because sometimes you come on and just go, hey, you're alright, you don't bother about me, are you?
Yeah, but that was my vibe. I've done that with everyone I've supported. Still do it now.
Who do you support? Who do you support?
I've supported, I think, I'd love to know the league table of the most people I've supported. I'm up there.
So let me try and guess how many people
I think there's 10.
Right, I reckon you supported me.
Yeah, well you know that.
Yeah, Jason Manford.
Yeah.
Mickey Flanagan.
Yeah.
Paul Smith.
Yeah.
You supported John Bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah. You supported Sarah Millican.
Yeah.
You supported Ramesh.
No.
Oh, you not? Oh. Just an impression of Ramesh, a bit racist.
That's family fortunes.
All right. Who got a stop then?
Oh, have you just stopped?
Well, I got one wrong, didn't I? I'm allowed 3
Yes,
strikes.
3 strike family fortunes.
Oh, okay. So you supported. Am I missing somebody dead obvious? Gary Delaney.
No, never.
Oh, 1-2. I felt comfortable on one, but then when I went to 2, suddenly the pressure's on.
Pressure's on.
Yeah. You all right, Rachel? Just on your phone there. Not bothered.
Just googling who Danny supported.
It won't be on there. There's like
I'll picture.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever supported anyone. Honestly.
Playing a game here.
But we are playing a game.
I'll picture.
Yeah.
Edit that out. I'll picture.
Yeah.
How many on now?
7.
We have to get to 10.
There's someone I supported once.
Yeah.
Well,
might struggle. Yeah, might struggle with that one.
We won't struggle. I'll
like
give
Tom
you some
Stade
clues.
kind of person, or
Well,
Tom Stade.
yeah.
Yeah.
8.
8.
That's not the one-off though. The one-off was one of the best comedians that we've produced that's sadly no longer with us.
Sean Locke.
Yes. On my 28th birthday, and he offered to buy me a Chinese.
Oh, where did you support him?
Real. It was one of them, I think, like who's in the area sort of ones that you sometimes get.
Oh. Did you stay and watch the show?
Yes.
Was it great?
Yes.
Was it the one where he takes his suit off and he had a leotard underneath?
No.
No, that was one of his tours that I saw. It was really good. So we're on 9. I need to get one more. No clues. No help.
Right.
Have you got another one?
Yeah, but it's not like a big dog, but it is technically a tour support that I've done.
Yeah. I think it's somebody like my peers, somebody my kind of...
Oh, let me think.
Have you ever spotted any of the North East guys? Spotted Chris Ramsey? No, don't do that. No, I'm not. These are not guesses.
No, I know.
These are not guesses. I'm going to go score for one. Hal Crunden.
Never.
Give us one more then.
Rowe. I did one of Rowe's tour supports. Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. Adam Rowe. Big.
We're going to have to start again.
Are you messing?
No.
Why?
It says 12 seconds.
So it may be that the audio up until this point was a bit terrible.
Yeah.
Technical reasons. So apologies for that, everybody at home. But I was just devastated to think that Danny had supported Adam Rowe and I've missed out that one. I've supported you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have? Yeah.
I didn't even guess myself.
You...
No, I did it in the 10.
No, you did because you said you did. It was the first one because you said, I reckon you've supported me. Where really you should have said, I definitely have supported you.
Yeah, you have.
Because you were there.
Yeah.
If there's any more, I think there's probably a couple more, but
yeah,
big one. Not a big. It was the full tour as well. Dot Brown.
Oh, should have got that.
Yeah.
You couldn't do one once, and he was looking for a support act, and you offered me, and he said no, didn't he?
Yeah.
I was gutted because he thought I was too big in Manchester.
Too white, he said.
Fuck off.
He's like not his vibe. Like he was doing rap and that, and he was like, he's country and western him.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
You are joking.
Yeah, he was like, I don't want like me go on in trainers and that, and Justin turns up in his cowboy boots.
He didn't say that.
He said, that's what he said, man, with his rhinestone shirt and that. I don't know what he thought.
Did he say that? No. Why are you saying this to me? I'm very vulnerable.
Said he doesn't want Justin turning up in his Lucy and Yak dungarees.
I don't know what that means.
The whites will know.
You're white.
I know.
Yeah. Stop.
White shaming.
Stop appropriating. Anyway, the point of the matter.
No, but he did say that you were a big dog.
Okay, what he said. He's broken my heart and he'll never come back here again. Take your false doctorate, Doug Brown.
Nice.
You might be a doctor, but you'll never mend my broken heart.
What, you sound like that guy is like off the Fat Show. This week, I have been mostly eating.
Well, I'm supposed to be doing Tennessee.
I know.
Let me see if I can do it. You came in while you like. Oh, now I'm
That's Tewksbury, not Tennessee.
S word hoe.
Just cut something out. Just cut it out, man.
Yeah. I hate it when we cut things out. I think, God, the man trying to stop us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
God
man.
damn it. Yeah. Yeah, we just want to say it's what we want all the time. Because that's what we are, truth sayers.
You're just dropping truth bombs.
Yeah, I think we're some of the most dangerous men in podcasting in the Northwest.
Don't say that at the minute.
No.
Cut that out.
Why?
Because there's probably lists going around with dangerous men in comedy.
Podcasts.
Yeah.
No podcasts. we don't care. We just tell it like it is, don't we?
No, I don't.
Do you know what it is? I'll tell you how it is. It's a bit shit, isn't it? You know what? All these comedians that they go around saying, I'm going to tell it like it is. Do you know what they'd be saying? My life's mundane.
Well, won't mention any names, but there was one of those a gig with one of those edgy comics a short while back. And he's got a reputation for being,
edgy.
Whoa, the government better watch out.
Step back.
Yeah, when this guy's talking his truths.
They'll silence him.
Just doing his jokes about his daughter having a shit. It's rubbish.
Rob Rouse?
No.
Probably the only thing he's not talked about having his shit, Rob Rouse. Rob Rouse loves the poo-poo joke, doesn't he?
I think Rob Rouse is
Poo-poos and bum-bums.
I think Rob Rouse is the best at poo-poos and bum-bums.
Yeah, he is the best at poo-poos and bum-bums. It's not really a mantle anybody else really wants. It's not really a Clive that anybody else wants.
No, right, and this is with love, absolute love, and a massive compliment. Rob Rouse is the only person I can listen to talking about poo-poos and bum-bums. Normally, when people do poo-poos and bum-bums, they're like, oh.
Yeah. Hey, little tip for you. If you want to have a look at Rob Rouse, his Edinburgh show is on the ITV player.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you can get it free of charge, and it's really good.
I'm going to watch it.
I saw it being filmed in Edinburgh. I was there the night they filmed it. And even if you just watch the first 10, 15 minutes, you won't believe what he does. He gets away with it. It's amazing.
He's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
And a great guy.
So, we know what kind of week we've had, albeit with poor sound quality you've had.
Yeah.
I've had a hectic week beyond compare.
Why?
Just very busy, and I've got an active agent.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
No, I've been. I went down south on Sunday. Went to Bath. Bath. You've been to Bath?
Yeah.
You've been to the Comedia at Bath?
Done it many a time.
What a lovely venue that is.
Bit cavernous for me. I think the ceilings are a bit high.
It's a theatre, mate.
It's not. It's an old cinema.
Which is an electric theatre.
Oh, right, okay.
It's a theatre shape, mate.
I don't like it.
Oh, so you prefer to do those intimate venues like the arenas you do with Paul Smith?
No, I don't hate it.
No.
I just think.
Okay.
I think, to be honest, when I did it, it was very stag heavy. And do you know what it feels like? You could have the darts there.
Love the darts.
I hate the darts.
I don't like the darts. Jacko loves the darts because on about it all the time. I love the darts. I don't love the darts.
Just go and do beak in the local pub.
You don't do.
No, I mean like the darts people. That's how it feels.
So I had a very busy week last week. I came back from Viva España.
Oh yeah.
Into Malaga.
You had a great time.
Yeah, it was all right. Didn't really have a good time, to be honest with you.
Do you not?
No, it was an average holiday.
Oh.
Yeah. It was an average holiday.
6.5.
No, less than that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a middling 5.
What is that?
If you went again, how would you improve it?
I wouldn't go with the people I went with.
Can't say that. Listen to the podcast.
Just said it.
Okay.
Give no shits, me. Tell it like it is.
Edgy.
No, it was all a bit weird. Dynamic shifted because somebody brought somebody else. So John brought his brother. So, I mean, both great guys, but made it 4 of us and it kind of thing. And I felt like I got left behind a little bit.
Oh, so was it a bad holiday or was it your insecurity?
I was lonely.
Oh.
I wanted to come home.
Why? How can you be alone when you're around friends?
I wasn't around them. They all went out and left me.
Oh, were they like drinking and that?
Yeah. And then they went to the beach on their own a couple of times. Do
Yeah.
I smell?
No, but they
But
probably.
I spoke to you, and you said that they were going to the beach, and you said you were just going to have an easy morning. So
Yeah,
that's
I
you not
imagine that
going?
they've gone to you. Oh, do you want to do this? And you're like, nah,
That's
because
you
you're a
not
bit
going.
like me, where you won't do anything to just because the others are doing it.
Yeah.
You won't go, oh, well, I'll just come, even though I won't really enjoy it. You'll go, nah, I'll just fuck it off. And that's the problem I have. That sometimes does come across as antisocial.
They turned up at my... Well, the problem is, if you want to talk about being antisocial, So we all went on holiday. They all shared the room and I had my own room.
Yeah. Was that through choice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't share rooms with people.
So there's strike one.
I would have my own room though. Like you're not 15, 18.
No.
Like you
No.
got to have your own room.
Especially with the amount of shagging I was doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He put the tap that ass in tap ass.
Yeah. I wasn't doing any.
Can I sit like this?
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it. For the record, I wasn't doing any.
1 minute.
And if
let
I
me
did,
check if you can sit like that.
and if I did,
I hope I can.
I wouldn't be saying shagging. I did say it on. I did say it on checking. It's happened, hasn't it? The one thing you I just heard that there. The one thing that we say.
The one thing that we're going to have to get a new example.
Yeah. No, because it was the headphones. We don't wear headphones with this.
Ah, right, fair.
So for the record, there, Rachel's headphones were near the mic and they fed back. That was quite weird, though, wasn't it? Yeah. You went, no. So we were checking in, and the people going, so room for two, Mr. Burke, Mr. Blackwell.
Are they from Tennessee?
We're from Tennessee. Did I record those voices whilst the audio was poor?
Yes.
Oh, that's why the impression was bad then.
Oh, yeah.
So they said, oh, they're sharing. He said, and you're not sharing. I went, no, not with the amount of women are flying in from Europe to meet me this weekend. And she just went, you must let us know if you have extra guests.
Oh, that means that you've probably got a sex tourist vibe.
Oh, don't! How many ways in which are you going to do me down today?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm vulnerable, mate.
No, I'm not saying
I'm
that I think
vulnerable.
that, but she might have thought that.
A young woman's going to think that I'm a sex tourist. I'm vulnerable, Dan. Yeah, I'm 53. I'm balding. I'm overweight. I'm pre-diabetic. Yeah,
Everyone's pre-diabetic
That's
if
my
you haven't
joke.
got diet. Oh, is
I
it?
do that joke on stage.
Oh,
I said, aren't we all pre? I don't say you're pre-diabetic. I said, aren't we all? I'm pre-AIDS.
it's quite good. I had a similar joke years ago about pre-drinking.
This is not about this.
That's
This is
just
about me
any
now.
time you're not drinking.
You called me, right?
No.
Sex. You said I give off sex tourist vibes.
No, I didn't. I said
Just because
she
I
might have
wore
thought
my Birkenstocks with thick socks.
Yeah.
Why is that giving? Just because I stayed in the room on my own and didn't come out. Just because I wear bright colours all the time when I'm on holiday, peaches and other different things. Yeah, maybe I do come across
Salmons.
I did wear salmon,
Yeah.
lemon,
Oh,
sky blue.
dill.
I don't think you give off sex.
Me either.
Thanks, Rachel. But then again, you do have a vested interest because you work with me and I have to pay your wages every Thursday. So you're not going to accept that I'm a sex tourist. I'm not. I don't give off sex tourists.
No, I never said you did. But to be honest, now that we've spent 5 minutes you trying to reconcile it with yourself.
Anyway, so I came back off holiday. Didn't think I could feel any lower. And here we are.
Oh, I need to go back on a point when you said, oh, I wouldn't be using the word shagging.
I wouldn't say
No,
that.
it's I hate that word.
Yeah.
Shag.
Yeah, horrible.
Do you know the worst one, though, that I've heard that seems to be making a comeback?
I hope it's the word I'm thinking of.
Right, so there's a lot of people these days saying goosing, like bringing it back.
I thought goosing was when you pinch somebody's bum.
No, goosing apparently shagging. Like, oh, I bet he does some goosing.
Google that, Rachel.
Google
Find out.
goosing.
No, seriously. Is goosing shagging or is it pinching people's
Never
bums?
heard of goosing.
Well, that's why the
Yeah.
internet's there in your hand. You've got the world's knowledge in your hand.
Last time I went on my phone, you told me off.
He is a South African golfer as well, I think.
Yeah.
Goosing.
I thought you were going to say a word they were bringing back, and I hope that this would be a great word, and they don't use it anymore. It's very much an 80s word. I think it had a brief sort of like
Renaissance.
Renaissance. Not Renaissance, I think it's dying embers were in the early 90s.
Right.
The word for copulation, bonk.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to know that it says to shag / to goose to have sex with someone, heavy when something goes wrong or a good tune. And then it says, or to poke a person between the buttocks to startle.
Both?
Yeah, both then.
Both?
Both then. Oh, words are flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's the generational gap, that.
Yeah, so bonk. Right?
Bonk is the worst.
Such a weird word, isn't it? I'm bonking. And people used to go to Bonky Dorm.
No.
Yeah.
Bonadorm is right there.
Do you want to know the origin of it? It came. Well, it's it.
I said no.
I know, but it like goes off last week's episode too. So it's rhyming slang
Oh, I
from
do know.
goose and duck.
See, I thought, this is how my brain works. I thought it was going to be, again, bird-based, but you know that they call a cormorant is also called a shag. So I thought it was going to come from that way, but yeah, goose and duck.
Do you remember, Danny, when I did that routine about how you can see gender disparity in the duck world?
Maybe.
And the male mallard is all dressed up, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He used to go, hello, mallard. And his wife was all in her house coat, dressed dowdily, and did all the work and everything, brought the chicks up. Do you remember that? That was interesting, wasn't it?
And then he bit her on the neck.
That's what they do, don't they?
Yeah.
They're violent, aren't they?
Yeah.
When ducks do their goosing. Yeah. They're ducking awful, aren't they? I'm frightened of ducks.
Oh, yeah? Because you're vegan?
No, just because they're quite nippy, aren't they?
I'm frightened of ducks when they're in, like, the window of the restaurants.
All blown up. Chinese restaurants. That's what they do, don't they? They inflate them.
Do they? And
they paint them to make them look golden, yeah. Do you think the word bonk should make a comeback?
No.
Rachel, you're a single woman.
Yeah.
Yeah? If a bloke came up to you in a bar and went, hi, fancy a bonk?
Do you fancy a boink? Boinking as well?
That? Would you like to bonk me?
Oh, there's loads of these.
Who does the bonking? Does the man do the bonking?
Bonk.
That's my bonking face. Or do you have a bonk? Do you do the bonking? Or
I don't know.
Is
You
the
should
bonk
know
the
this.
act?
You should know this. You're the sex tourist.
I'm not. So I'm fascinated with the because I think that the three of us in the room, none of us are having an active sex life.
That's true.
Yeah. Me because I'm old.
I haven't been on all day.
Yeah. Me because I'm old. You because you're single. And you because you're single.
I'm lonely.
Are you?
Getting there, yeah.
Do you want some bonk?
No, I think I just want... I'm like the opposite. Like, I want someone...
Do you want a bonky-tonk woman?
No, I want someone to come in my bed between the hours of 11 and 7 and then leave, but just cuddle me.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. You want a friend with no benefits?
Yeah.
You just want to be held?
Just want to be spooned. And I'm not even bothered about the gender. If Terry wants to come and spoon, man.
Put it out there on Patreon.
Yeah.
What about you, Rachel?
What?
You could spoon him.
Come and spoon me, Rach.
Got weird now.
Has it?
Yeah.
Sexual harassment in the workplace, that.
Who? By?
Both of us.
Why am I harassing?
There's a power dynamic here. You pay her wages. You've just told her to come and spoon me.
Apologise. I did not mean that. I understand how that can sound uncomfortable. And I am withdrawing my offer of Danny being spooned by my employee, Rachel. Yeah?
No, I wanted her to spoon me. It was so I don't want to spoon anyone.
All right. Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, I just want to be held.
So you were going to make her through me.
I wasn't going to make... No, I never mentioned Rachel once. You did it.
It's all right. Like,
No, don't say it's all right. It's not. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to cancel myself. I'm going to report myself.
What, going all on WhatsApp groups?
Yeah. I didn't mean it like that. When you're single, what's the best thing about being single?
be able to do what you want when you want to do it.
Seconded.
We already know the answer to this. Sex is not the thing that you miss the most when you're not with somebody, because we know sex is overrated. I mean, it's nice, isn't it? I'm sure it can be nice and loving, and I'm not going to look at Rachel when I'm talking about sex.
I'm not going to lie. Like, I think that is the thing that only thing that you miss when you're single, innit?
Is it?
Maybe.
Do you not miss, like...
I'm weird, though. You know what I miss? You know what? Like, ringing someone up to see if they... I'm in the shop. Do you want anything?
You can ring me. You did that.
No, like bring him. Yeah.
Why you're asking us if you want a coffee?
But I mean, like, I'm coming back to the house.
Do we need milk?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what's really sad? I'm not even going to say it.
Gotta say it now.
Sometimes I go home knowing that there's no one in my house, and I'm like, I'm back.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh my God.
Did you miss me? And then no one replies.
Hey, listen.
You know, that was a joke.
Yeah.
That was a joke, guys.
Yeah, it was a joke. If you think that you could spoon or indeed bonk Danny McLaughlin,
No, I don't want to bonk anyone.
go and find him in Roses.
Roses is shut now, I think.
Go and find him outside Roses on a Friday.
Just waiting for it to open again.
It's like, it's open.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh.
I met
Did
a
you ever
girl
bonk anybody in
in
met
Roses.
That you met in Roses?
Yeah, I had a girlfriend that I met in Roses.
Did you?
Yeah. And I smooched her in Roses to Ride With Me by Nelly.
I can't.
Which is quite similar to when you have sex in Spain because someone goes, must be the money.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, lonely boy. At least I pay for my friends and I've got them. When I go, hi, I'm here, they go, we're glad. We've got our cash card terminal here. At least there's some connection.
Well, when I say, because I've got a big Victorian house, when I say, hi, I'm here, it does say, hi, I'm here back.
Hi, I'm here. Nobody else.
Danny, it's okay for you to sit like that, but keep your mic still.
Oh, I can't. Okay. I'll try.
So listen, we've got a brand new feature. We've got a few new features on the podcast this week. And it's time for one of those now. It is the feature, what we say, loser stays on.
Right.
So that's the name of the feature. So you need to improve. So normally when you win a quiz show, you win a prize and you might be invited to come back next week and winner stays on. We've all seen this in the pub with Pool.
Yeah.
But we want to get people who need to be improved. So we're going to improve people by making them win to get off. So if they lose, they've got to stay on.
Right.
So basically, if they're on for 5 or 6 weeks, they're going to be thick, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they need to get off it as quick as they can. And to start us off this week, we've got two very special guests, big fans of this podcast, and also big fans of the producer of this podcast, for they are the creators of the creator of this podcast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's Tony and Denise.
Yay. So this is the first leg of the quiz.
Yes, Tony and Denise.
The leg, and bringing back that joke.
Hiya, Denise.
Hiya, you okay?
Yes. So the way we're going to do it, we got Tony and Denise on. They're both the parents of Rachel. Tony, you're going to get asked the first question by Danny, and I'll ask Denise the next question. So Tony, you go first.
Cool.
Okay.
Hey, Tony, all right?
Hi, all right, Danny.
So here's question one, Tony. Tony is an award show. What? Oh, no.
An award in show business.
Right, yeah. Yeah, but it didn't say... didn't say ours, that's all. Tony is an award in show business in America. What is Tony an acronym for?
I don't know.
Ooh, that's 2 points you've lost there. Denise, for a point, do you want to steal it?
I haven't got a clue.
The answer is...
I don't know either.
Theatre of New York. So 0-0. Rachel's keeping score.
Okay.
Denise,
Never knew
your
that.
first question.
Right.
Denise Robertson, lovely Denise, was an agony aunt on which ITV programme?
This morning.
This morning is the correct answer.
Hey.
2 points.
Right.
Tony's next question.
Question two for Tony. Which famous
Can you Google
Tony is the father of Ewan, Nikki, Catherine, and Leo?
Do you want a clue, Tony?
Yeah.
Politics.
Politics. Oh, right. Tony Blair.
Yes.
The right answer. Okay, Denise, your second question. Carolina Hearn played Denise in The Royal Family. But what was the name of her husband in the show, played by co-creator Craig Cash?
David.
Is the correct answer. Full house for Denise here.
Denise smashing
2-4,
it.
yeah.
Tony, question three.
Yeah.
Which Tony played his entire career at Arsenal, making 672 appearances as a centre-half?
Tony Adams.
Is the correct answer. Denise, which soap star, Denise, is the mother of the 1975's Matt Healy?
Denise Wells.
is the correct answer. Honestly, Denise, Rachel said you were going to be thick.
Question 4, Tone. How many bones make up a big toe and a little toe? Is it 3, 4, or 5?
5.
Is the correct answer, Tony. Big toe is 2 bones. So, ironically, your big toe's got 2 bones and your little toe's got 3 bones.
Oh.
And I believe, Tony, you're called Big Toe, aren't you?
Yeah.
You are.
Only
Denise.
Yeah.
The name Denise, as you well know, is from the Greek Dionysus. And the name Denise means to be devoted to Bacchus. Bacchus is the Greek god of sport, fish, or wine.
Wine.
Is the correct answer. Full house for Denise here.
Right, last one, Tone.
He's got to get this.
He has got to get it. Misses this. It's this
Yeah.
wide. Denise will be running into from the centre circle like
Yeah.
like they do on the pens. What is St. Anthony the patron saint of? Is it fish, lost things, or dance?
Lost things.
Is the correct answer. So at this
got
stage, now
pressures
you've got
on
8
Denise.
points. Denise has got 8 points. Get this one right, Denise, and you're winning. Are you ready?
Go on.
Born February the 17th in 1971, this Denise is an American actress and television personality. Her most recognised roles are Carmen Ibanez in Starship Troopers, Kelly Von Ryan in Wild Things, and Bond girl Christmas Jones in The World Is Not Enough. She is the most Googled Denise going. Who is she?
No idea.
Tony, you've got a chance to steal this for a point.
Denise Richards.
Is the correct answer.
Tony in the back post.
Tony has won it. Unbelievably, 9-8 come from nowhere there, Tony.
How do you know that, Tone?
Yeah. Pardon? Well, she is the most Googled person, isn't she?
Oh,
She
yeah,
actually
yeah,
started
yeah,
Google.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Denise, you're the loser. You
Yeah.
stay on. We'll see you next week. Tony, you
Oh, that's
win.
great. Thanks.
You move on. Have you got a list of people you want to say hello to, Tony?
I move on. That's it. To Denise, Rachel, Christine, and Danny. And Martin,
Thanks,
who's with me,
Tom.
but he's somewhere gone that gardening somewhere. Yeah, and Paul, and yeah, okay, yeah, that's it for now.
You not said your other
Yeah.
daughter.
Oh, Sarah. Yeah, sorry, Sarah. Rachel, Sarah.
See you, Tony.
Beck,
And
Imogen,
Denise, we'll see you next
Beck,
week.
Imogen, Jude. Beck, Imogen, Jude. Right. Which is the biggest selling car in the last 30 years? Which
What?
is car sold the most in 30 years?
What's he doing this?
Reversing the quiz on us.
I don't know, Tony. What is it?
Don't you know?
No.
The Little Sykes Cozy Coupe.
Oh
Oh,
it's a good one.
trick
that.
question.
I like
I've
it.
got one. We got one back for you here. Who is the
Go on.
biggest manufacturer of rubber tires in the world?
Goodyear.
No. Lego.
Same vibe as your question.
Don't. If you're gonna come swinging for the Kings. See you, Tony. See you, Denise. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Bye. 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 Bye.
That was one of them where like Tony won, but he sort of lost because he's like now he's got to explain like, how he knows who Denise Richards is. She was defo like FHM's
Yeah.
hottest woman of the year, 1999
Yeah.
or something.
Your dad's in trouble now.
He's in the
Googling
doghouse.
Denise Richards. Good that.
Yeah, I like
Loser
that.
stays on. So Denise is back next week. If you want to take part in Loser Stays On, get in touch with us. How did they do that, Rachel?
By emailing roomforimprovementpod@gmail.com, or they can join Patreon
Okay.
and get in touch with us on there, or they can like DM us or something.
Yeah, I'll just come round your house.
Yeah, come round.
Yeah.
Go round to Danny's house.
She lives in Duckenfield.
just
Go round Danny's house. No one will be in.
Cuddle me.
Yeah, so we're looking for 2 people for next week. Someone who wants to cuddle Danny and somebody to play Loser Stays On. Right, before we go, we're going to talk about this. It's very important. What can't be improved? and what has been improved.
So I want to do the what can't be improved this week.
This week's what can't be improved.
Because I was
the unimprovables.
I was partaking in this the other day, and I was like, you know what?
Can I try and guess what it is?
This can't be improved. Yeah. Do you want a clue? Like, do you want the area?
Is it?
It's
eating
food.
and drinking. Oh, food.
But it's a meal.
The Sunday lunch.
It's not, because weirdly, I think.
Oh, you only like your nans.
No, I like a lot of them, but I very rarely eat one that couldn't be improved, because there's so many variables.
Right.
So you have one and it might have this, like.
Oh, so you're going for like a standard thing.
Yeah.
Like the Big Mac.
Yes.
So you're saying, so I don't know what it's going to be. We could be here all day.
What it is, it's what I have from the chippy, right? Specific chippy, right? Don't like those Brexit chippies where they're like English food.
Yeah.
You know, the English fish and chips. I like the Chinese chippy, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
And my favourite meal, and one that can't be improved, is chips, curry and rice in a foil tray.
In a foil tray. Half rice, half chips.
Yeah.
Curry sauce.
On the top. Right, there is some caveats.
Okay.
So when I go to the one that I go to, Hull Fish Bar.
Big shout out to Hull Fish Bar.
Big shout out Hull Fish Bar. I do say, can I have 60-40 chips?
You want
rice?
more chips than rice?
Yeah.
Do you get boiled or fried rice?
Fried rice.
Yeah, it's got to be fried rice.
Yeah, fried rice.
Not for you vegans, it's not.
Well, yeah, but that's the good thing about this meal, is that it's equally enjoyable with boiled rice and it's vegan friendly. We'll say only the specific curry that, like, there's 2 chippy curries, isn't there?
Chinese curry.
Yeah, but sometimes they got like that
fruit in it.
Yeah. That's not the one that.
No.
That's for your nan and that.
You just want your classic diner class with a Chinese twist.
The one that you're scared of getting on the table because it's not coming off.
The one that when you go to Wagamama's and you have a cat, you go, oh, this is the curry we've had all our lives.
Yeah, that one. Not too fragrant, little tiny kick, not too spicy, but not too bland.
Yeah.
Chips, curry and rice, salt and vinegar on the chips.
Ooh.
And a foil tray.
You're going to go with vinegar with the curry sauce?
Yeah, I never used to, but then I improved it. I had it once. They just did it, and it actually, because it's not there throughout. Every now and again, you get a little vinegary one, and you're like, oh, that was nice, that. And then the next one, no vinegar, and you're like, whoa.
On the same tip, right? And I'm going to go with
you. Oh, by the way, sorry, just to finish, to put a lid on this.
On the same chip.
It's got to be in a foil tray. Some chippies now use polystyrene. Yeah. You like a burger box.
I've never known a chippy that does fried rice, chips and curry sauce in a foil tray.
Oh, right.
Never known a chippy that does that round our way.
I have. Golden Bridge in Ordenshaw.
The Golden Bridge. Mm-hmm. Does it in a foil tray?
Yeah.
What, rice, chips and curry?
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen that myself, but you know what? I will accept that as a fact.
I mean, it's
been independently verified.
It's still great out of the foil tray.
Yeah.
But it's better when it's in the foil tray.
Do you take it home to eat it?
Yeah, off.
Because you can't eat in the car a foil tray. Too hot to hold.
Yeah. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold.
Yeah. And do you tip it out when you get home?
That's the great thing about this meal. I think it's equally good however you eat it.
Right.
That's why it can't be improved. Wooden fork from the chippy, still as good. Plastic fork from the chippy, still as good. Metal fork from your domicile, still as good. On a plate, still as good. Out the tray, still as good. It's unimprovable.
Do you get the curry? Do they put it on for you, or do you get it separate?
Oh, no, they've got to put it on.
What? Oh, no, I don't like people putting.
But that's not that meal. That's a different meal. You're getting chips with rice and curry. This is chips, curry and rice.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know not everywhere in Britain does the ham?
Britain?
I know. Not everywhere in Britain. Broken Britain. Not everywhere does half and half. They don't. Andre Vincent, who is as southern as they get, when he did Panto in Manchester, he went, what's all this? Bloody half and half. What's going on? All that shite. He also didn't like our buses very much.
Yeah, but like the thing is with like I will never go to London and go, what you eat is shit. All your eels. What's that stuff you put on the pies?
Liquor.
Yeah, it's not for me. But I hardly knew her. There you go.
I took the wife for an East End meal. Pie, mash.
Liquor.
Oh, she'd had enough with a pie, I'll tell you.
So, I'm not a fan of going to someone else's region
Oh.
You can say that it's not for you, but you
That's
can't be
because
like.
you're not an arrogant southerner.
But you can't be like, what the fuck's this?
Yeah. Like when we go to Edinburgh, we embrace
Yeah, but
the salt and sauce.
there are people, not pointing any fingers, naming any names, who do go to London and whinge that you can't get gravy.
Yeah. But you can,
Yeah, I know.
if you want. You can't get gravy in Yorkshire either.
Can you not?
They don't do, no. Yorkshire, they do it very differently. They cook everything in beef stripping, and they call it fisheries, don't they?
Oh,
You seen
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yorkshire fisheries. I think on the same sort of tip, I think my chippy thing that can't be improved.
Peas.
No, what can't be improved from a chippy is your chip balm cake / muffin
Oh,
/
no.
tea cake
No.
/ cob. Can't be improved.
No.
What do you mean?
You,
No.
I see what you. It was like you're going for engagement, like for comments now,
Why?
because there's going to be gimps in the comments going, "It's a batch."
No,
No, I
genuinely,
know.
I was just appeasing them.
I know,
I was heading those
but
gimps
you
off.
didn't. You didn't.
I was at Gimp Pass, and I was heading them up. I was going, get back, Gimps.
You didn't say bread roll. You didn't say bap.
Oh,
That's what I mean, though. There's people who are now going to
Can I just say, fuck you
I
all.
know.
Fuck you all with your bread Nazi fucking
They might be the worst people.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Them and like people, this won't affect you, but people will go, what? You're having your steak well done. It's like,
Yeah.
just let him have it how he wants.
Are you letting
to.
your beans touch your egg?
Yeah, but that's often autism,
Well,
innit?
then they'll go. You can use the sausage as a breakwater. People always say that. You can use. These are the things that make me cry with anger on the internet, and they're all food related, right? You can use your sausages as a breakwater. Oh God! If there only was somewhere we could get like Sunday lunches delivered. You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're often shite.
Nom nom nom.
I hate the word knob.
Yeah. What are you doing? Nom nom nom. Just because that's the noise you make when you eat. You don't go, I had sex last night.
Yeah. A French person did that once, but it turned out he just wanted to know my name.
You had honey, honey.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
Do you make that noise when you eat, though? I don't think you do.
No, I make this noise when I eat.
I know someone who
Because
makes
I've got
this noise when they
generational
eat.
trauma. Yeah, we do. We've said that on the podcast before.
The Pringles, man.
Yeah,
True Romance, that was that night.
yeah. Yeah, I make this noise, Speedy Gonzales noise, because I have generational trauma.
Oh, right. Can I guess what it is?
What?
So, are you from a big family where they used to just put the dinner on the table, and if you didn't eat the food quick, you wouldn't eat?
Well, you have to eat your food quick because somebody nick it, yeah.
Yeah.
So you put your arm around it and eat it like that.
I used to just take my time. Only
Well,
child.
no one in your house, is there?
No.
Hello, I made you dinner.
That's another shit thing about being single on your own in a big house.
All right.
Just cooking food for one.
Wherever you go, you can smell it, but there's no one to share it with.
Yeah, that is odd when you make a fire meal and like that's the best thing about food is go and taste that and then going, oh, that's good.
Why don't you just invite somebody around then?
Got no friends either.
You have.
Not really.
I'm your friend.
Yeah, but you live far away and
Rachel's your friend.
she's not coming round for chips. Do you know what I mean?
Would you?
Wasn't very nice, is it?
Would you?
What?
If I make some chips?
Yeah, I'll come round for chips.
Sound all right.
Oh, so you invite her around to your house for chips?
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to
Suddenly
eat my
it's
chips.
Oh, eat my chips. Suddenly it's different.
Stop. DaKnees and Toe-Knee are watching this and you're putting a bad narrative out there about their daughter. That she goes round to people she works with house for chips. But you're doing inverted commas.
Denise and Tony are big fans of mine.
You know what I realised? They saw you both live at the same time, didn't they? Because they came to the Lowry.
Why? Because they're boss-eyed. You came to the Lowry?
Yeah.
Oh, I was shit. I was shit on that gig.
Which one?
The last one.
Lowry. I came at half time. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
Janet.
Rachel had the right idea.
When's Danny on? She said to me, I'll just make something up about 6:06. Working on 5 Live that day.
She was outside waiting. Oh, I don't know if he's on or not because there's no laughs.
So,
Still need to invoice for that.
in the big room. Big room. Can't hear anything. So that's what you're saying is unimprovable. Here's something that I'm going to say, our other feature, which is this has definitely been improved.
Right.
From my childhood.
I like this. I think this is a better format.
Yeah. midweek.
What, the concept of midweek?
Midweek. Now, when I was a kid, you did nothing midweek. You did nothing happened midweek. You didn't go out like Manchester City Centre.
Right.
Yeah, was dead. At 6 o'clock, the workers would leave and the starlings would arrive. Literally, you don't know this, but people who listen to this of a certain age will know this. Major cities in Britain would be deserted in the evening and starlings, huge clouds of them, would arrive. Murmurations of starlings would arrive.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
What's a starling?
Oh my God. Have you seen Silence of the Lambs?
No.
Right.
It's not a... It's a bird.
Okay. I told you I don't have any animal knowledge.
Okay. You've heard of starlings, though. You've heard of a murmuration.
You were quick enough to laugh when he said stripy horse.
Yeah. You never seen when the big clouds of birds?
No.
Do all those things. You want to get on the internet a bit more. There's one of them by every week, isn't there? A murmuration of starling video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the starlings would arrive and the city centre would get thingy. But now you'd occasionally go in for... I remember once, a special occasion, went to see Jesus Christ Superstar.
All right.
When I was a bit little and I nearly choked on a fishbone. It was a miracle I survived, actually. It was. It was in Giorgio.
Oh, yeah.
An Italian restaurant on the bottom of Portland Street.
What's weird as well is like not everyone had a fish at the start.
And Jesus himself was the fisherman, wasn't he?
Yeah. Fisher of men.
Yeah, and that's why they have that symbol, isn't it?
Ichthus.
Yeah. Gosh, it's all connected. That won't mean anything, but it will in a few weeks. We've recorded a podcast where this will mean something in a few weeks. So now you go into any city centre in Britain, Chester included, and they're busy, vibrant places of an evening, aren't they?
Not always.
Busier than they used to be.
Well, I think like just to show, you don't even mean midweek night. Let's just talk, for example, the Wednesday afternoon.
When shops didn't used to be open.
Exactly. So, I think you're right. Midweek has improved.
Midweek has now improved beyond all recognition. Maybe because of 7-day working.
Yeah.
People work 7 days a week now, so they have different days off. So there's lots of different things going on midweek. Not a fan of something. We record this podcast on a Tuesday in Chester. And in Chester, there's one of the nicest places I've ever had food from. It's called Peak Sandwiches.
Shout out Peak Sandwiches.
Big shout out to Peak Sandwiches. And they don't open on a Tuesday. What a weird decision that is for them.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd not open Mondays.
Yeah, but maybe after like people having roasts and stuff on Sundays, people fancy a butty on a Monday. You're at work on a Monday. It's your first day at work. Maybe you'll need like a nice hearty butty to get you through the day. I don't know. I'm just trying to...
But they're closed Sundays, open Monday, closed Tuesday. You know, when they get 2 days off in a row, you need a bit 2 days off to recuperate. I know I do, certainly my age, when I've been busy being a tourist.
Goosing
around. So listen, that's about it for this week. Thank you so much for everybody getting involved. You can join in, find out everything about us by clicking on the links in the place where you get your podcast from. Share it with your friends, rate it, review it, like it, and if you like, you can join our Patreon.
Yes.
For just £5 a month, you can be a super friend of the podcast. Improve yourself by joining our Patreon. For that, you get an extra episode every week. What else did you get?
They get every month. They get a good size special.
A good size special, all right? Special.
Like
once a month. Once a month, all right? Good special.
It's well better than like sponsoring a snow leopard or something.
Well better than that. So yeah, you can join us. We've got loads of people lined up, got a few in the can. Danny and I are going to be improving our motoring skills, our acting skills.
Yeah, soap acting
our musical skills.
Yeah, loads of cool skills.
Loads of skills.
Also,
when looking like a dick doing it.
When you are a Patreon, you get this little bonus where you can suggest things that we can actually improve, and you can get involved. You can ask us questions, stuff like that.
You can join in.
Last night, someone asked Danny for trainer
advice.
Yeah.
And also, somebody last night said that we're going to have to wear a certain brand of trainers, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
It's not trainers, it's just clothing. I get to choose it.
Headband.
I'm not looking forward to that. So anyway, if you're on Patreon, if you don't know about Patreon, Google Patreon, find us a link, but wherever you get a podcast, join us on there. We'd appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care of yourselves, look after each other, and you know what? Keep improving.
Hey.